Hello, hello. It's a very sleepy Memento. Hi, guys. Why didn't my chat pop out again? This one acts so funny. Chat. Yay. There we go. I like getting a message in chat to make sure it's working right. Something about streaming on YouTube always makes me worry it's not gonna work right. Whoopsie! But I have my coffee that is not properly mixed up. I'm gonna have to speedrun my dailies today because I call my parents at noon on Sundays. So we're gonna be quick today. Oh my goodness. I need this coffee so badly. Papa. Why is... Nope. Okay. Making sure everything is in good working order. But good morning. Good morning. I did not check to see if the sound volume is good. This sounds okay. Gas not playing ZCZ. Hi, Ling! Good morning! Nah, man, I'm trying out YouTube for a little bit. I mean, I'm still doing all of my, stuff on Twitch, but I'm off in the summer. I wake up every morning and I play my dailies, sitting in my room, usually watching a true crime podcast, Let's Be So Deadass. And I was like, why not just stream it? Why not see if anyone else wants to do dailies together? Also, I'm in my Futaba fit. But good morning, Ling. How are you? Dude, you were up so late and now you're up so early. Should I make a fool of myself again and try to fight that boss again? I really shouldn't because I am actually on a time crunch. I mean, I have 2 hours, which isn't bad. I need a Noxa to be built better. Oh my god. You're a true gamer. Up gaming at the crack of dawn. Alright, Ling, what are you playing? What was that game last night? I didn't get to stick around for a lot of it because I had a lot of things going on. But what... It was... Everbloom? It was Ever something. I'm sorry. I don't remember the name. Last night was kind of a blur. Everhood. What is it? I was really curious. I was very curious about what you were playing, but I didn't get a chance to really stop by and ask. I was just kind of... I lurked for a tiny bit, but I didn't get there as long as I wanted to. I try, man. It was a little wild yesterday. I think we need to do some gaming. I think Ling needs to join me tonight. Just saying. Oh, did I might have... It's a very fucking difficult, fun indie rhythm game. Ooh. I like indie rhythm. Oh my god. Is everything working? Is everything... Hello? What is my latency? Oh my god, I might have fucked up a little. I might have, You know what? We're not gonna worry. Oh, it's an old game. It definitely... Okay, so it managed to look old, but it... Oh, like Undertale old? Undertale isn't that old, is it? That's only, what, 10 years? I guess that is old. Because Undertale was one of the games people went to during the Great Homestuck hiatus. I measure a lot of my time. I measure a lot of my time in what we did during the Homestuck hiatuses. Dang, it's actually not as old as I thought it was. 9 years isn't bad. Because so when I was in college, crazy, I know. I'm about to really date myself. When I was in college, basically what you got into when Homestuck went on hiatus, defined you. You could measure it. Half the people went into off and the other half of the people went into Danganronpa. But I thought that there was another hiatus that had people getting really into Undertale. Or it could have just been that there was a Homestuck to Undertale pipeline. These are the things I think about. Homestuck was such a massive part of my life for so long. Off is a banger game. I really need to play it. I've never played Off. I was a Danganronpa child. We stan. I got super into Danganronpa when I was in college, and like I said, Homestuck went on a hiatus for a while, and we all had to find something to do. And the thing that we found to do was read through, because you couldn't even play the game back then. We read through the screenshots of Danganronpa, and it was fantastic. Remakes coming out? Toby worked on it? Oh, hell yeah. Look, I might not be an Undertale person. I couldn't get into it. I don't think I'm very good at... I'm not good at bullet hells. But I didn't like how I had to play the game more than once. Bro, what is my team doing? Why did I bring this team? You know what? We're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. Yeah. I couldn't get into Undertale because I didn't like the idea of having to play a game repeatedly. And, like, you couldn't jump to any of the fun stuff, though, in the first playthrough. It was nothing against Undertale itself. It was more like a... Personally, it wasn't for me. I really should have brought not my day. A lot of these characters are not leveled very well. Like, they're maxed out stats, but they're not, I think... Obviously, my Aventurine is really good. My Jiaoqiu is really good, but neither of these DPS are really good. Bro, Moonrage ended. I need to switch parties. Anox is, like, really not leveled well. I'm gonna take him out of my team. I'll put Fei Xiao back in. Ling, are you still playing Zenless? I think I've fully given up on Zenless. Which is sad, because I loved the plot of Zenless. I thought it was really intriguing. That's not a garbage artifact. Oh my god. Ling, you're blessing my artifact pools. We got blessed with Hive Swap. Fuck Hive Swap. I'm sorry, is that rude? I have such beef with Homestuck, despite the fact that I speak so highly of this game for how much I hate it. You haven't stopped playing ZZZ? Good on you, man. I can't do 5 gachas. 4 is too many, and one of these is getting cut by the end of summer. But, I don't know, I like doing this in the morning, so that's kind of the reason that Genshin's hanging on by a thread. I should say Honkai's hanging on by a thread, because I have not been interested in the Honkai story. I like the cutscenes. Hive Swap was good. Okay. I have a long and bitter past with Homestuck. So, I got into Homestuck when I was in college. I think I was like, I must have been a sophomore. The music was amazing. The music has always been really good. So, when I was in college, I was reading Homestuck as it came out. It was this really cool phenomenon. We were like, holy shit, this is amazing. And me and a bunch of my friends, we were super duper into Homestuck. I cosplayed Homestuck. My old Roxy cosplay sits somewhere. And I really liked Homestuck. I enjoyed it. And then the pauses started happening. Like the mega pause while I worked on the animation. The giga pause, the giga mega pause. And slowly we all started going to other things because we were like, dude, we never, you're not updating anymore. Like, what are you doing with your life? And we just kind of like, a lot of us drifted away from Homestuck, which sucked because his last like Giga Mega Super Pause, whatever it was called back then, was because he was working on the game. And I don't know if you know a lot about like the Homestuck game. Was that Hive Swap? God, I don't even remember the name of the game. It might have been Hive Swap. I backed the game on Kickstarter, and I don't think I will ever back games on Kickstarter again, because every game I've ever backed on Kickstarter has been, like, a scam. And I was talking this over with Nine the other day. It's not a scam in that, yes, we got a product. I got a product so far in the future that I didn't even care about Homestuck anymore. I was, like, completely out of the fandom by then. I've received the game, but I've never played, I've never touched it. I don't even know how to access it anymore. It might be on email I don't have access to. And it just left me really, like, bitter. I actually only finished Homestuck because I was like, I dedicated so much time and energy and effort into this, reading this, and I didn't want to just completely drop it. Bro, let me attack here. I guess the game was Hive Swap. But, yeah, every game I've ever backed on Kickstarter has ultimately been kind of a scam, and I'm like, damn, you need to sit down and start it. What, Homestuck? Oh my god, you brave fucking soul. I have the first 3 books. He put out the first 3 books. You brave and beautiful soul. Ling, you're really blessing my artifact pulls today. This is the first Garbo one I've gotten. And it's not even, like, that bad. Thanks, Ling. Dude, it was... I will never read Homestuck again. I would reread the first 3 books. I really love the books. I would never reread Homestuck. And not because I hold anything against it. It's just so massive. You brave, beautiful soul. Talk to me about Homestuck when you suffer through it. I really loved it. I really loved I was so deep within the fandom back then, too. I used to go to... I went to one of the draw meets. I knew about all the popular artists. You're getting someone into one-shot? Yay! Who are you getting into one-shot? God. That game. I need to play through that game, but... Oh my god, my heart. My, like, actual heart can't handle one-shot again. And I've never even finished playing it, but I've watched it. I've watched it twice, and both times it left me an incomprehensible sobbing mess. Oh, Poet. Poet's gonna suffer, isn't he? God. Wait, the remake is out? Oh, shit. Okay. I need to get my hands on the remake. I know they added stuff that I never saw, because way back when I did, like, watch/play some of One Shot, I watched Mark play it, and he didn't do the optional stuff. Yeah, the World Machine Edition. What's gonna be different in the World Machine Edition? God, that's so exciting. I have to get my hands on it. Oh god, One Shot ruined me. Like, how are you gonna do that to me? How are you going to give me this character that I fall absolutely in love with and just destroy me at the end? I feel like this should have a flashing lights warning. Maybe I'm crazy for that. It just makes it so you don't have to dig through files on your own computer. Oh, that's not bad. How many files did we have to dig through? Was it that much? I didn't recall the file digging. I didn't get that far. I'm not gonna lie. My heart couldn't handle it. Because, like, the anticipation. It's kind of like playing Spiritfarer. It almost is to the point where, like, the anticipation is worse than the actual, like, goings on. I don't know. Damn, really? I do not remember that. I believe you, obviously. But I didn't get super far, so I probably didn't get to a point where I had to dig through my computer. And I bet when, like, Mark played it, he probably cut that stuff out. He might have started cutting his videos by then. I think it's so funny, like, old Markiplier videos, how he just was out here releasing everything completely uncut. He was wandering levels, aimless. I'm glad that you just don't die. This man does not die. I need to level my characters. That's why I'm grinding artifacts finally. That's actually pretty good. It's been a while since that's hot fucking garbage despite being a crit. That's why I'm finally going back and doing this because, like, if I'm going to keep playing this game, I have to actually level my character. Like, they're all leveled up all the way, but they're all not built very well. I got so lazy. I got so lazy in this game, and I was like, oh, it's a turn-based game. It's like, it's fine. But unfortunately, it's not fucking fine. My problem with Honkai Star Rail is part of me kind of wants to, like, take a break from it, but another part of me is like, I have such a god tier account. It's like the opposite problem I had with Genshin. Genshin, I didn't want to take a break from because I was like, I've poured money into this account. Honkai, I don't spend money on, nor will I spend money on. I will never spend money on this game unless it was to buy a cosmetic. I don't count that as... I count that as still being free to play, as long as you're not buying, like, pulls. But, I hope they do it so you can buy things outright, but they haven't even done that. But it's like it's like the opposite problem I had of Genshin, where Genshin I was like, I spent all this money. Excuse me, I don't want to quit. This, I'm like, I haven't spent money, and my account is really good. I don't want to quit, so I'm just at this impasse. Honkai Star Rail out here making me sad all the time. The only gacha game I love is the Persona game. Every other one I have beef with. I currently have no beef with the Persona game. Ling, I need you to play it though. It's so good. Solstice is the route that killed me. Ooh. God, I'm not gonna be ready. I didn't do any of the bonus stuff. I chickened out. I know it was there. Ugh. I don't even remember, like, I don't even know what I would do. Cause, like, okay, here's the thing. I've played one game similar. I cannot figure out how to spell solstice for the life of me. No, that's so fair. I just be making shit up when it comes to spelling. I'm like, it's phonetic. When I played Life is Strange, this is, like, sort of similar. It's not completely similar, but it's sort of similar. I played Life is Strange, and when I got to the end of Life is Strange, which I'm not gonna spoil or anything, but, you know, it's a choice-based game. When I was faced with that final choice, dude, I stood up, walked away from my computer, like, used the bathroom, because I was just like, I don't know what else to do. And just, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to even do here. I don't know what I'm supposed to choose. I know it's been out forever, so spoilers should be fair game, but I still feel bad spoiling. It broke me. I'll play it sometime next week. Ooh, are you guys stream? I'm gonna try and be there. I'm visiting my family, so it might be a little hard for me to get to streams. It's hard for me to get to streams anyway in any sort of fashion, but I want to go to more streams. Maybe it's my own shit time management. I think it's my own shit time management. I spend so much time, like, doing other things that I feel like I never get to, like, go and appreciate people's streams. And, like, yesterday I did, and it was fun, but it was really tiring, too, because I was doing it in, like, a mod capacity, and I woke up at 6:30. Life is Strange 2 I streamed. Ooh. I don't have Life is Strange 2, but I want to play all of the Life is Strange games at some point. I have Life is Strange 3, and I really liked it, but when I was I wasn't playing, this was before I streamed. When I was playing it, it was a little too slow moving. I think I needed something faster at the time I was playing it. I know, they're not fast-paced games. I think the original Life is Strange was kind of fast-paced. I bawled on stream. Don't worry. I played Stray on stream. When I played Stray, oh my god, Stray. I think Stray almost killed me. I think I almost died playing Stray on stream. I was a little baby back then. I was still sitting on the floor of my bedroom. When I first started streaming, I didn't have a desk. I just jumped right in. I said, fuck it, we ball. And I was like, I will wait no longer. It took me years to buy this computer. I don't know why it took me so long to buy a computer. And I think Nine might have gifted me Stray. He really wanted me to play Stray. He was like, you need to stream it too. And I was like, okay. Man, he set me up. He set me the fuck up. I got to the ending of that game and I lost it. I lost my ever-loving shit. I was like an inconsolable mess for like a hot second. I think it's still on one of my other YouTube. When I first started uploading, it wasn't to this YouTube. And then I mistakenly uploaded to this one a couple times, and I was like, welp, guess this is my YouTube. Life is Strange 3 was lame. Really? What didn't you like about it? I liked the beginning part. I thought it was interesting. That's not bad. I'll keep it. That's terrible. Alright, one more of these, and then we get to move on to Genshin. 4 gacha games. I liked what I played of it. I didn't like how slowly the protagonist moved. You need to play Stray. Oh my god, you do. It's so good. Also, fun fact about Stray, I have like a fascination with this. It takes place in like a fictional representation of the Kowloon Walled City, which I thought was really fascinating. I've been doing some research on Kowloon Walled City because I want to make a video on like Kowloon Walled City and representation in video games, and I think Stray was a really good example of like it being well done. A lot of places, a lot of I've noticed a lot of people buy the exact same asset pack and just use that. But yeah, no, it takes place in Kowloon Walled City, basically. Like a fictional representation, but still. And it was really cool. But it's such a good game. It will emotionally break you. That I will give anything for that cat. I wonder if you can put skins on the cat yet. If I had made that cat look like Nadia, though, I think that might have, like, made my life worse. I get stressed enough when I can name my cat, and I'm like, Nadia! I'm just a weepy girl when it comes to my cat. You never played it because it was just a boring superpower? Oh, that makes sense. No, that's super fair. I thought it was interesting because her whole thing was like emotions, right? It's been a while. It's been a long time since I've even started it. Um, I liked, I liked a lot of it, if you could even call it that. It almost felt like it was meant to be like a representation of like empathy, like such a strong empathy. I think that's what it was meant to be, like a strong representation of like the empathy that we carry and having too much empathy, which, you know, you could call, I wouldn't call a superpower because I think having too much empathy sucks sometimes. I think feeling emotions too strongly sucks sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. As someone who like feels too many emotions frequently, bro, I just want this fight to be over. Fei Xiao, my beloved. God, I love this woman. Just in case anyone needed to know. Fei Xiao, I... It's on the down low. I keep it on the down low. But, like... Oh, she is beauty. She is grace. My god, actually running my dailies in here gets a little bit painful. It's because my characters are too underleveled. Like, I really should do something about it. Nope, don't care about that. I called it Empath Simulator. Yeah. I don't know that I am an empath, but I know that I definitely feel emotions very strongly. God, the gems are not doing well. It's fine. Alright, on to Genshin Impact! Yippee! In, you know, 2.5 seconds. Because it takes this a while to unboot. Alright. God, you can tell I'm tired. You can see it in my eyeballs. Nadia woke me up at 6:30 yesterday, and I just kind of was awake, so I stayed up, and 6:30 to technically like 1:30 I was awake, like 1:30 a.m. I was awake. I'm getting flashbanged again. Let me go on my OBS so I stop getting flashbanged by Genshin Impact. I'm gonna need more coffee. Me and my Genshin. I have my strong Genshin feelings. I was gonna try and drag Nook in here. Be like, you want some but I don't think Nook's awake. I just drag people to my YouTube streams. Have you played Dust and Elysian Tale? I have not, but I own it. And I really need to. God, there's so many games and so little time. I've heard it's really good. I think that one was a gift too. Man, when I look at my Steam pulled up now. Stago, why didn't you update? But I have Dust. I'm pretty sure. Yes, Dust and Elysian Tale. Yeah, never got around to playing it. I think it was a gift at some point.
I heard that lightning is how one of the other archons delivers their prophetic words. Not that I'm biased or anything, but Barbados definitely has a softer touch.
Everything this man says about Venti is so goddamn gay, and I'm so here for it. But, like, holy shit, my dude, keep it in your pants. I love that it's raining. This is making this so easy!
Born of ice and frost.
I want to talk about. Yep, just keep everything frozen. Yep, that was easy. Very easy. Jesus. Oh, there's so many games to play in so little time. That's also kind of why I started streaming on YouTube. Ooh, I forgot about the lightning strikes. Oh my gosh, my Steam library is so full. I started streaming on YouTube on a whim the other day. I think I said on stream that I said on like Twitch that I was maybe gonna do it. And I started doing it just as a way, like if anyone wanted some calm company in the mornings. And it was actually suggested to me yesterday. I was talking with someone yesterday who was like, you know, I was talking about how hard it can be when you want to change games over on Twitch. But, you know, Twitch really favors you staying on one thing. And I was like, yeah, it is really hard. Frick am I going? There we go. It is really hard sometimes when you, like, fall out of something, like, the force of will trying to, like, change over to something else. And, like, I don't know. I don't like Dead by Daylight right now. I'm here for Raiden. Well then. Let me put her on the team.
Stay close and you will live.
Here you go, Ling. I'm not gonna lie. I am not really feeling... Goodbye, sir. There is fall damage in this game. I have to remind myself of that. I'm not good at remembering that. Because Infinity Nikki doesn't have fall damage. And I got very used to that, and now my characters start to die. God, she's hot. Please stop attacking the fire. You don't need to attack your demons like that. Bruh. Please. Raiden. Raiden, please. Anyway. Yeah, I was talking about this a bit, yes. Like, it's really hard, and here there's a lot more freedom, because there's no expectation over here. So I'm just kind of, like, doing my little do, playing what I want to play, not worried about anything, and I can just have, like, calm, chill streams, or, you know, sweaty streams, where I use, a random assortment of characters. Where am I go- Oh, I have to climb. Alright, we'll watch Raiden climb. But, I don't know. I don't know if you feel it too, Ling. You've been playing some killer games, so it might not... You might have a different opinion. I have not been having fun playing Genshin. Or, not Genshin. Sorry, Genshin, you're fine, actually. I have not had fun playing DVD lately. It has been so genuinely, like, frustrating to play, in my opinion. My thing with Genshin is that it looks like it locked you from continuing a story and you need to get your adventure rank up. Yeah. Genshin... And, okay, so don't get me wrong. I think that almost all of these games are really unfriendly to new players. After the first, like, 2 years, I think it's really hard to get new players caught up. Even when... So, one of my exes... I got my ex into Genshin Impact when I was dating him. And this was a couple years ago. Wherever the fuck he is now. I got my ex into Genshin Impact, and he pulled during it was one of Yoimiya's, like, it was a rerun banner for her. He pulled Yoimiya. He had just gotten into Genshin. He couldn't go to Inazuma to level her up. And, like, he couldn't get the materials for her. And it frustrated him. It frustrated me, too. I was like, this is so stupid. He needed to be, like, adventure rank 40 to get to Inazuma. And he couldn't, like, use the character he pulled on, which was pretty ridiculous in our opinion. What do you want from me, game? Where am I going? Alright, apparently over here. So I think that, like, Genshin, they've worked and made it better. You can lock in on things now, which is nice. So I could do the Murder in Mondstadt quest without being up to date on, like, the Archon quest, which was really nice. Because... Hello? Oh, take a photo? What a weird... Okay. Okay. Alright. Take photo. Jesus, I haven't taken a photo here in this game in forever. Yeah, give me these. Give me these. Yeah, it was really frustrating to him, and then I was frustrated on his behalf because I was like, dude, that sucks that you can only level your Yoimiya to, like, 40 before you just can't level her anymore and have to wait until you get to Inazuma. And it's not like he had a ton of other units. He had Yoimiya. And that was the character he pulled on. That was the character he wanted. And it was a little ridiculous. And I think Genshin has improved that, but I don't think they've quality of life improved it enough for... I don't want to listen to the talking. I'm stuck in the first region with Raiden and the bow companion for her. Yoimiya. Yeah. No, no, Sarah. Kujo Sarah. Oh, is this in our take a photo? Why are we taking photos? Bro, maybe if I read the quests it would help, but I'm not here to read. I don't read in Genshin. That's like kind of the point. Yeah, it's really frustrating. And now the games are introducing a lot of endgame content. Apparently the endgame content that just came out in Genshin is awful. It's like just pure DPS check. Which is fine in some regards, but I think even like seasoned players are like, dude, this is whale account stuff. Like, this is stuff for whale accounts. This isn't even stuff for, like... This isn't even stuff that, like, the average player could do, really.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, yeah. Let me run around. I was riding. She's so hot. No, it's frustrating. They've made it a little bit better, but I think they couldn't retroactively do a lot with Inazuma. I think that's kind of the problem, where they lock themselves in for Inazuma that there's really nothing you can do except power through it, but all the other nations aren't so bad. You think you're adventuring 27? Ooh, you just got to co-op mode. Which I also have beef with co-op mode in Genshin, but that's like a me personally thing. I don't like co-op mode in this game. I think because I'm so used, so I'm, shocking, I'm an only child. So many people are so not shocked when they hear that. But, I was used to playing games alone, and I find that co-op mode in this game is, like, super unrewarding. Personally. And the only reason is, one of the things I love the most is trying to, like, run around the world and find chests and everything. So I think it's, well, I can't use you. I think it sucks that, like, you can't get chests in other people's worlds. Like, it doesn't create a copy of the chest that you can get too. See, I'm a sweaty Genshin player because I played in 1.1. I got into Genshin in 1.1. So I'm I'm adventure rank 60, which is as high as you get. I just upped my world level to 9. And, characters. I'm kind of a whale. Not really. I'm reformed. Oh god, stop chewing! Dahlia! Why? I used to spend a lot of money on this game. Not as bad as... I swear to God, I just heard screams. In my ear, too. Super duper weird. I didn't like that. That was kind of like surreal. Alright. Yep. Bro, am I done this quest yet? What is this? What is this quest? I tell people I have a time crunch and this is what happens. I tell Genshin I have a time crunch and they're like, let's give you the longest quest. I do miss how much I enjoyed Genshin Impact. I do think, Ling, when did you start playing it? Because the progression felt it felt really natural if you started playing it, like, towards release. I think that's the thing. Since I started playing in 1.1, the progression in Inazuma actually felt very natural to me. Like, there was no even worrying about being in the clear for it, because you just naturally got there. Mem, you know what game we need to play together? What game, Ling? Tell me.
Thank you.
Not Dead by Daylight. Peak. Oh, I have been seeing a lot of people talk about Peak. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Maybe. Is it on sale? A bitch needs to save some money because a bitch got some traveling. I gotta buy a plane ticket. Dahlia looks like he would absolutely love to have this man. I want to play more of those like co-op games. We need to play some Repo. I played Repo last night. I think that was the most fun part, was getting to play some Repo. I love Repo and I don't get to play it enough. Ooh, my birds should be respawned. I always need more birds. Even if I'm about to drop this game, probably. You played it when it came out? How? Oh, really? I guess if you're not... So I'm like... Okay, so I have a problem when it comes to games like these. If you give me a game that says you have to log in every day, I will log in every single day. It will become a part of my daily routine, which is why I can't uphold that many of these games. I don't want to build Dahlia anymore. Who do I want to... Escoffier, what are you supposed to be using? You're supposed to be using this. Alright, fine. Yeah, like, I will, these games become a part of my routine, which is... I actually watched a really interesting video. Then, like, November that year, I stopped. Damn, that was, like, right after it came out, because I started in October. Where is this domain? Lenny, my baby. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. I don't remember where this domain is. Don't even know what that is. Nope. God damn. I'm looking. Where is this stupid domain? Oh, is this it? Oh my god. I'm an idiot. Never mind. I don't know. I also think Genshin Impact was the perfect storm. It came out at the exact time it needed to come out to have maximum success. In my opinion. We are gonna trade off this team though, because I need a sweaty team for this, because I want to do these quickly, because we're blowing through the dailies. I'm hoping to be done by 11:30. I should be done by 11:30. Maybe this was... Oh, this isn't what I use on this one. That's fine. Yeah, I think this is not... I usually use my Linny team for this. Bruh. Bruh, my sweaty team. I need my other sweaty team. This seems not bad. What was that? 49. No, I think Genshin came out at the exact right time for, like, maximized success. And I really respect that and all of this, and I don't know. I have such a, like, weird past with Genshin, it feels like. Because I love the game. I used to play, like, 10 hours a day some days. Like, I really went so hard into this game. It was, like, everything to me. We went back, like, 2 hours later, and it was just hell after that. It felt like it needed to get online to do dailies. Yeah. That's the problem with these games, is they're made to be logged into every single day. They're made to be doing, essentially, what I'm doing right now, every single day. And if you're not doing that, it's very easy to, like, fall behind in them. And that gets really tedious and tiresome. And, like, the thing is, too, okay, so Genshin, I'm sorry, I don't care if they say it's a mobile game. It's not. This game is not up. Oh my god. Well, oh, HP. Alright, fine. Fine, you can stay locked. Oh, I never switched my game. Shit. Whoopsie. I'm about to switch games again, but that's fine. I'm trying. Hee hee hee. Tee hee. But yeah, like, you're meant to log into these every single day, and if you don't, you're going to miss out on things. You have to do all the events, or you have to spend money. And, like, I don't think that's realistic. And, like, Genshin doesn't, in my opinion, Genshin doesn't make it easy to... Genshin doesn't make it easy to do. Honkai Star Rail I can play on my phone. Which, you know, well, that's not perfect. At least I can play that on my phone. Where the fuck am I going? There we go. And that feels a little more rewarding. Unlike ZZZ, where you don't need to. I mean, ZZZ definitely has daily login. They all have daily login, and every gacha game's going to, and I accept that. I accept that every gacha game is going to have daily login. What I think the problem is that Genshin has tedious daily login. Despite the fact that I'm trying to, like, go through this quickly. There's just not a lot of quick that you can put into Genshin, in my opinion. Come on. Come on, give me my ult. Like, ZZZ makes it so freaking easy. ZZZ optimized itself. Bro. ZZZ optimized itself to be played quickly, efficiently. I don't know if they have an autocomplete. I'm a huge advocate for autocomplete on things, because Infinity Nikki showed me how good that can be. I fucked up my turn order. And ZZZ was good about it too, but I think they benefit from, like, an autocomplete as well. Let's heal up. There we go. I think that most games, like, doing this even, I find, like, super duper tedious. I could condense my resin, but I talked about that yesterday. I hate spending crystal flies. There's just a lot of optimizing that Genshin still needs to do, and I think it's ridiculous that they've optimized their newer games so much and ignored the optimizations that people want in Genshin. And they've continued to have Genshin be tedious. I don't believe that Genshin is meant to be played alongside any other game, whereas I believe, like, the other ones work fine with other games. Nah, man. She has not even been able to move because of me. What is that? 2 more I think I need to do? 43 seconds isn't bad. Yeah, 2 more after this. Yo, wait, what do you mean I'm at 119? There's also no overflow resin, which really fucks me up. No, that's garbage. Why? Why did that get favorited? Oh my god. Frustrating. The frustration. Yeah, but it doesn't go towards a thing like adventure rank to continue to level in game. In ZZZ, you level up to the story itself. It allows you to continue that way. Oh. Now, I will admit, I played a lot of this game. Like, don't get me wrong. And I'm not gonna lie, it did feel like a very natural progression. But I think it felt like a natural progression if you played, like, when you played the story did actually get you pretty far. Raiden, you need healing. I don't know. I felt like my characters leveled up really, really quickly just through playing. But I felt like I had to do all of this stuff as well. I needed to spend my resin every day. It takes a while. Even going as quickly as I can, it still feels like it takes a while. Fine. No, that's such a shit artifact. I want auto-completion on these. I hate grinding artifacts. Nook and I get into arguments about this. Because Nook says that would defeat the point, but for someone who plays 4 gacha games, I don't know. I don't want to be constantly fighting. I want to, like, choose what game I play. And I want to, like, do the stuff there. I want to, like, focus on one per day, basically, and auto-complete all the rest. I mean, shit, man. I abused the crap out of autocomplete in Infinity Nikki, which is what we're going to play next, because I want to end it with Persona. Persona so far has been relatively generous. What do you mean I have 80? Oh my god, I have one more time. No, I'm so tired of doing domains. I hate doing domains. Alright, that's not terrible. Oh my god. I'm so sick of domains. Oh. To me, this is the weak. Bro, use Kazuha. This is my quick swap team, obviously. But I don't know. I find doing this in Genshin, like, objectively the most boring part of the game. Me burning every Hoyo bridge. I get so annoyed with their games because they're so good, but I think the things they fall short on, I actually think there's an issue with. I think Hoyo started listening to the Hoyo creators and they shouldn't have. This is like such an unpopular opinion. Because a lot of the people who would complain about like Genshin Impact, they'd be like, oh, it's in a dead zone, and it wasn't. The one thing I love about ZZZ is the party tagging system. Yeah, the party tagging system's really cool. Honestly, I liked ZZZ. I liked it a lot. I love the world. It was the least wordy when it came to stuff. Oh, the parry. I know what you meant, though. I like that, too. It was also the least wordy. Because one of the things I always found really frustrating about, like, Genshin and Star Rail is, oh my god, do they take forever? Okay. Now we can do... Oh my god, I have so many things pulled up. It's Infinity Nikki time! Edit. Switching games constantly is... Save! Don't worry, it will take 2.5 business days to log into Infinity Nikki because the game is so borked. I'm such a hater about all my gacha games, except Persona. Persona can do no wrong. Persona can truly do no wrong. No, I do think Zenless Zone Zero was the least of the time wasters. I didn't feel like when I played, they were trying to waste my time. And I respected that. Moved it too much. Getting flashbanged by Infinity Nikki now. If you want the gacha game I have the most beef with, it's actually this one. I played this game. I've talked about this 3 days straight now. It's always been different people here. So I get to just talk about it every single day. I only play this game because I like the dress up. Oh my god, I lost my mouse. Hello? Okay, there's my mouse. I'm tired of how bright that screen is. No, oh yeah, I have to turn it off. I'm also just a bigger fan of the character movement. Oh my god, the character movement in Zenless is so good. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's my thing about Genshin. Genshin, Honkai, and Zenless. One, I know some people are like, why don't you update everything? And the assets, fucking Gooner game allegations. They're never beating that. They're never beating that. But give us more men. Women want the men. I want the women too, but like, come on. Nah. A lot of people are like, they need to update Genshin. They need to like make it so it's more fluid. And I'm like, okay. Realistically, it's impossible for them to update Genshin to be as in-depth as Zenless. Like, it's just Zenless is a like better built game. Like Genshin, what I do wish Genshin would do is update the character models. Like looking at like the original characters, they look so like not non-detailed, because they're still pretty detailed outfits, but they look very like out of date. They look very out of date. When you put like Dahlia next to Diluc, you're like, who the fuck is this man? Respectfully looking at Pulchra, I almost went back to pull on her. I'm not gonna lie. I saw her and I was like, women. Oh, women. Man, I was going off about fictional men in someone's chat one day. I mean, it was like a conversation that was happening, and my friend who was streaming was like, nah, I'm not really about men, and I'm like, no, I'm not talking about men, I'm talking about fictional men, and they were like, oh, okay, yeah, fictional men, and I was like, fictional men. But like, okay, Genshin can't update their movement and fluidity. I told you this takes like 3.5 business days to actually load. This game's so busted. But they could at least upgrade their like in-game character models, and I think that would make like a really big difference in Genshin and making Genshin look nicer. Because you can see that like Dahlia looks a lot nicer than like the original like Diluc skin. So I kind of hope that they do that and just like update some models. I think that would make a big difference. Hello, this is Infinity Nikki, the game I have the biggest beef with on the planet. But it's pretty. And that's what matters. Anyway, my character is dressed for a wedding right now. Nikki, do I have you with a tan skin tone? No, you're still pale as all get out. These dailies, I love the Infinity Nikki dailies. 200. Okay. I'm gonna go catch some bugs. Come out wherever you are, bugs. I need to catch 3 of you. Easiest dailies I've ever done. With the exception... Oh, also, there's a good boy. And I can groom him. Best game ever. Best game ever. Game of the year. I haven't actually watched this full animation in a while. You can't quite pet the animals, but you can groom them. And honestly, that was huge. You change outfits every time you do anything in this game. I have a lot of beef with Infinity Nikki, but there's a lot of things I really like about this game too. And I really like the outfit system. The outfit system Well, okay. I don't like the outfit system. I have a specific enjoyment for dressing Nikki up. Oh yeah, we get ×2 in here. Alright, let me go do this. This is so easy. I find it funny running in a wedding escape dress through the fucking woods. I know. I was taking photos for one of my friends. Oh, let me do some threads and then I will go do... I'm trying to get everything I have to like 150. So that's why I'm like taking very specific things. Yeah, that's enough threads of purity. I blow through shiny bubbles like no one's business. What a ridiculous sentence I've just said. Yep. Escalate. She's an escaped bride. Yeah, I was taking some cute photos. I really love the photos in this game. And I also, for all the games that are like vaguely or blatantly Gooner games, this game is so respectful. You can wear some sexy outfits, but for one, well, I guess you can kind of like upskirt and everything, but I think she wears like bloomers. But if you look at like, this in theory would show cleavage, but they really like, they make it like not horny. You can make some sexy outfits, don't get me wrong. One of my ability outfit, my purification outfit is like a sexy outfit. So it's not like they don't believe in like sexy at all, but by and large they keep things relatively modest even on the sexy outfits. Like they're not afraid to have you show skin. Stop switching from my other one. Cause like, yeah, this is like a sexy outfit, but it's not, I don't know. I feel like they really, they made a game for the girlies. All the things that I can show, like, you know, this is like sexy as hell, but it's sexy in a very like feminine way. This is my other one. Like, they're not afraid to show skin, but they show skin pretty respectfully. And I like that. I personally really like that. I think it's cool. I think it's cool to go into a game that isn't, oh no, not the coconuts. I hate doing coconuts. I think it's cool to play a game that, like, isn't a Gooner game in any way, shape, or form. Don't get me wrong. I like my sexy women. I like my sexy men. I'm all for it. But I think that this has a place when it comes to non-sexualization. Thought my game broke for a second. Alright, time to do coconuts. Nikki's, please. We had 3 of us doing them yesterday. I would be so excited if we had 3 of us doing it today. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's kind of nice. It's refreshing. I don't know if I feel like, running around. Well, I'm gonna just keep the wedding dress on. That's fine. I'm not gonna get 3 Nickies doing coconuts today. I hate this area. I don't, like, visually, it's stunning. I don't mind the secondary tasks. I hate the, like, storage task. It's so annoying and tedious because I feel like you can never find people to do it with you. And unfortunately, my only friend... Did I run? I ran past the coconut. Oh no, it's up here. Oh, one sec. Oh my god. My friend, I don't think my friend is mad at me. Oh my gosh. Y'all. I fucked up yesterday. I fucked up. Well, I fucked up a while ago. So, story time. I know she was mad at me. I do know she was mad at me, and I'll text her back in a little bit. Because no matter how many people I'm streaming to, I don't wanna be that texting person. Okay, I must head out. Have fun, ma'am. Lang, thank you so much for spending some time with me this morning. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks for coming by. Whoops. Oh my god. Just me doing coconuts with a story time. So I messed up the other day. I double booked but it wasn't fully my fault. So, some of you might know this. I'm very bad about dates. I'm not good at conceptualizing dates. I'm working on it. I'm not great at it, but I'm working on it. And I have been looking forward to. My friend and I were supposed to spend the day together yesterday. This is one of my best friends. I've known her since college. Like, I love her with all my heart. And I was really looking forward to this, and she was too. And it was also kind of like a belated birthday celebration because we were going to go to this, like, street festival that was happening near her. And then we got a reservation at a fancy cafe with, like, that was doing a, like, specialty menu that I was super excited for. Oh my god, and Nikki joined us. Yay! Oh my goodness. Sorry about the coughing, guys. I was so excited. And then I found out that my friend was doing his birthday stream yesterday, and I felt like I couldn't miss it. I didn't know when I made the reservation. I didn't, because I'm really, not only am I bad with dates, I'm bad at dates in general. I'm extremely bad at birthdays. I have a lot. Please put in. I am extremely bad at birthdays, and I've had people like tell me, my best friends, they're like, we message the birthday wishes in the group chat just for, like, they're like, just for you. And I'm like, I appreciate all of you. That is such, like, I feel bad that they have to do that. I am really bad with dates. I'm really bad at remembering them. These are people I've known for most of my life. I now know the birth month of my 3 closest friends, and that's really good for me. It's not because I love them. I love them all. Like, I'm so bad at it. And I've finally written down another friend's birthday because he's not in the group chat, because he's not, like, I mean, we all know each other, but, like, they don't really know each other as much as, like, you know, you have friends from different places. That's what I'm trying to awkwardly say. You have friends from different places. Anyway, I had to write his down, and they straight up message in the group chat to try to help me not be a shit friend. And so when we originally scheduled our little belated, like, birthday celebration, everything, and, like, our hangout, I wasn't even thinking in my mind about it being another friend's birthday. And I wasn't thinking in my mind that he would be streaming, and that I'm a mod for him, and I'm not a very good mod because he streams while I'm asleep usually, but I didn't even think about that because I can't, like, conceptualize dates like that. I'm really bad at it. I'm not bad at, like, I'll go to work and everything. Like, I get my shit together when it comes down to, like, you know, summer break versus going back to school, but any other stuff, I'm like really, really bad. So when I realized it, I was like, crap, I messed up. I felt like I needed to be there for his stream. I felt like I couldn't just, like, not go to that. And I was like, well, this cafe, I could make both work, but I would only be at her place for a little bit. Like, we would basically do dinner and then I would have to come home. Or I was like, I know that there were multiple dates, because when we were originally picking a date, we had multiple offered up, and I actually was the one who picked the date that was not a good day. And so I messaged her and I said, hey, I'm really sorry, I double booked. Can we reschedule? I can make both work, but I wouldn't be there very long. And I didn't do a good job explaining myself. I put more blame on myself than I really kind of feel like I deserved. I made it sound like it was my, like, true incompetence when I didn't technically know he was gonna do the stream on his birthday. I didn't technically know, like, what that was in advance. And what I scheduled with her, I had scheduled first. I was just trying to make two things work without having to be in two places at once. And I did that, and I think I, like, I'm pretty sure I, like, really hurt her feelings with that. And I felt really bad. And I am going, like, I apologized profusely, but I also want to, like, explain it to her and be like, hey, this is what actually happened. And she texted me, so I don't think she's as mad anymore. I don't think she was ever, like, I don't think she was ever so pissed that, like, it was anything like that, but it was, like, a hurt kind of pissed, and that sucked, because, you know, you never want to hurt your friends. This is, like, my best friend. I would never want to do that to her, so it felt bad, and I think the thing that felt bad the most about it was the fact that I was like, damn, I technically didn't even do anything. Like, I couldn't have known in advance. Because, you know, I personally, when I stream, I don't change up my stream days. If my birthday was on a Wednesday this year, that was a stream day, so I streamed on my birthday. Had, the year before, my birthday was on Tuesday. I didn't stream for it. I didn't, like, stream on my birthday because I was like, well, that's not a stream day. And not everyone is like that. Some people will just stream, like, any days. Like, some people don't have those same holdups as me, and oh, I need these blings. Some people don't have holdups like that, and that's a me thing. So I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't planning in advance, and I really should have probably gone and just held out on my first plans. 'Cause I can't help that I couldn't necessarily help that I had made plans in advance, and I should have done that, but que sera sera, what will be, and all worked out in the end, I think. I'm gonna, like, tell her the full story and everything, but I also think I would be a lot less tired this morning had I been there. I still probably would have driven home, though. Like, let's be real. I like sleeping on my own bed. Alright, we'll dig. Yeah, because I think all of those need that. How are we doing on residents? Not great, but not bad. We have 8 days left. I have a week left to save up. I don't know what's coming next. I don't know if they've released anything for it. I don't think they have. I've been a little out of date with my stuff. But we're moving on to my final gacha game! Yippee! It's only taken 3.5 business days. We're gonna do some Persona. Let me scroll down. And that should only take me like half an hour, hopefully. So I should still be good to go around 11:30. No, don't start this game. Oh my god. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I booted up Infinity Nikki again. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Nope. Nope. Please don't boot up again. My god. I have all sorts of things running right now. Oh my goodness, I'm breaking my computer. No. No, Nikki. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. I have unfricked it. Sega. Atlas. I'm not gonna make you guys listen to that. Let's see. Let me change my game to Persona 5 The Phantom X. This is my favorite of the games I'm playing, actually. I have been loving this. I'm a huge Persona fan, though. Anyway, so I'm going to explain that to her when I get off here. But yeah, I've really enjoyed doing my dailies with everyone, though. I've actually really enjoyed this, like, silly little thing that I've started doing. I find it really soothing. Bum, bum, bum. Hoot and loot. I think that's so cute. Let's see. Shop. Daily gift.
お得意様が頼りっちゃね。次のご来店も楽しみにしてるね。
Goals. Okay, so I need to use stamina. I don't know what the action points are still. Realm of Repression, Alluring Aroma, and Gear Forging. I can do that. And I'll check the events, I guess. Ooh, Converging Destinies. Hell yeah. Dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. And oh yeah, that's just my levels. I don't need to level any. Well, I do need to level things, but like alright. We'll go the Realm of Repression and we'll do the Aroma, and I'll do a couple of those. This should be a lot easier this time. But yeah. I don't know, this has been really fun and soothing for me. I'm not gonna lie though, it's so freaking loud in my eardrums that I can just like go here and be fine. I hope you guys can't hear it in double, but that's okay. Let's see. Okay, so you're the only one weak to that. I'm still definitely learning all of the new attack patterns and everything. Like, you know, it's kind of funny that despite the fact that I've been playing Persona games since 2008, this all feels very like new. This all feels very, very new to me. Like, the naming is very different for one, and no, you're not weak to. I wonder what this thing's weak to. I don't actually know. Feels like it's not weak to anything. I'm trying to think. Maybe Garu. Maybe it's Garu. I don't know. I haven't really been worried about. I haven't really been worried about weaknesses or anything like that. I've just kind of been vibing with it, having fun with it. This game is definitely my like obsession right now. I think you're the one. Okay, well, guess not. I need to get further in this though, because I'm definitely missing a lot of stuff. I can at least do my dailies in here now, which makes it a lot easier. Because at first I couldn't even do dailies. I spent way too much time. I spent way too much time playing, like ranting and playing. I'm a lot more high energy on Twitch. This is like kind of like my calm, cool, and collected self. So it ends up being like, hee hee. I end up ranting and raving a lot when I'm over there, which is fine. I don't mind. No bullet time. Honestly, this isn't so bad, and you can do multi-collecting here, which I don't mind. So it's gonna take me like, it takes a little extra time to do these, but you can collect as many times as you want. So I'm about it. I'm like super about it. This is the group I've been leveling up the most consistently. Ooh, we love a crit. We love a good baton pass. Am I gonna get to go again? No. Damn, that could have gotten everyone down if I like played my cards right, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll just attack you. We'll just attack you. I really like this game. It's fun. It's fun. It's chill. Oh, I get my own attack finally. Hell yeah. Honestly, it's not as bad. Yesterday, I feel like I was struggling a lot more. I'll do 3. Yeah, we'll spend 90 on this and we'll spend 90 on the other. Cool. Yeah. This is like very chill. These are very chill dailies. I am about this. Okay, so we did the aroma. And they also want me to do gear forging, so we'll do gear forging. Oh my god, no. God, no. That party was so... That party was, like, not it. Yeah, this is fine. This is much better. And I like that you can skip most of this stuff. The thing I look for the most when it comes to gacha games like this is I want a good use of time. I watched a really interesting video on that yesterday, actually, that was basically just talking about like use of time, and this guy, which granted he was like a super mega ultra whale, but he was basically saying if spending a little extra money is going to maximize your time, I'm not going to hold that against someone. Which, on the one hand, I, like, understand. On the other hand, I'm like, broski, please do not act like you are not a super mega giga whale. But I think it was really interesting because he was right in the regard of, like, time management in gacha games is something that he finds personally, like, really important. And I understand that because if it's hard for you to manage your time within the game and you're spending all this time, it can feel very unfulfilling. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I have... Yeah, I can... I keep trying to click on their portrait. It's fine. It can feel really unrewarding if you're spending all this time on these gacha games and it's for very little reward anyway. So honestly, I was kind of with him on that you do want to maximize your reward times and you want to make it so that it feels rewarding to play the game. And I think that of all the games I play, Genshin is the least time. Genshin definitely doesn't respect your time very much. I think Honkai Star Rail is nice because now I'm playing it outright now, but I do think it is nice that in general, you can put it on autoplay and kind of set it and forget it and you don't really have to worry, especially once you get to a certain level. Infinity Nikki, I think, is really conscientious about your time, especially if you get lucky and have people to help you with the in-game tasks. My god. Stop. Stop. Support? Don't remember what your support does. Yeah, I'll take SP. I'll take anything at this point. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah, let me heal Wonder, because I'm about to die. Oopsie! Yeah, this is not a great party for this one. I just need to work on, like, leveling someone of every... I think once I get more characters leveled, once I get further in the story, I think it's going to make doing this stuff a lot easier, because especially in, like, the early game, it's not going to be crazy hard to blow through my dailies. What did they do to me? No! Bro, stop knocking me down! No! They want my man's dead! They want my man's dead! Alright, there we go. I don't know if physical's rewarding in this yet. Yep, we'll spin on that. And let's see. Exit, and how much do I have left? It takes 30 to do each of these. Oh, and I have 60 left. Okay. So, what else do I want to do? Enlightenment. Maybe this one. I think this is... Yeah, these are level up books. I feel like I need those. So we're gonna do 2 of these, but I only have to fight it once. Damn, I think that was weak to Garu. I think I've already hacked it up, but that's okay. Honestly, none of this is so hard that it's gonna cause any issues. Yeah, ice damage to all foes. It's pretty generous right now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like it could be a lot less generous if it wanted to be, and I feel like this is pretty generous. Oh yeah, I can already all-out attack. Okay, this is a good party for this one. It's just learning what everyone specializes in. That is going to be super helpful. Okay, so I'll do that for you. Because of the nature of this, I don't feel any reason not to... I don't feel like there's any reason to not use as much SP as possible. And maybe my SP is like lessened or something. I do feel that I haven't like totally mastered how this is going, but I really like it. I really like this game. I mean, especially with highlight filling up the way it does. Okay. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna be... I don't feel like I'm gonna be hurting for SP anytime soon. Alright, you... Yeah. Dude, and the animation is so good. The animation is like legitimately so good. I don't know. I think they did a really good job giving nods to like Persona fans that already exist versus like new people coming in. I just think they made this like really smooth. Okay. Alright, that's spending all of my resin. And now where are my dailies? Okay, goals. Dailies are in goals. So I use my stamina. Oh, hell yeah, and that got me a level 20? Yes. Phantom Pass. Ooh, that upped my Phantom Pass. And Clear Realm of Repression. Ooh. Okay, so path. Okay. So what do I haven't looked at the pass really. I'm trying to see if I get anything like super valuable in here. Looks like it's just a really regular pass. Yeah. Oh, I do like how far does it go? 80. That makes sense. Premium. I just want to look at what the premium is. Okay, so the... Wow, that's expensive. This one gives me extra meta jewels. Oh, this is the one that gives you an outfit. Damn. That's a shame. I'm not gonna pay 20. That's a pretty weapon though. Oh my goodness. That's a shame. Hopefully there's some other fun stuff that I can get without necessarily having to do all of that, but it's okay even if there isn't. I understand. Like, these games are gonna make money in the ways these games do. Why does it say goods? Training set? Ooh! I get my level 20 present! Yay! Okay. And then discount always has a thing there and I can't make it go away. Alright. We're gonna level my thieves. I've been mainly using this party, so I'm gonna just keep leveling this party up. Because... Oh, quick select. Hell yeah. Thank God there's quick select. Okay. And my persona can get leveled. Ooh! Oh wow, all of that's already level 2. Amazing. I've been using her a lot, so it honestly feels pretty worth it. What else? Oh, you have something up here. Oh my god. Ooh, and I get a ticket for that. Nice. And I've been using it, like, obviously I'm using you. Okay. We're just gonna get some leveling done. And all I can do is that. But Dad's... Oh, whoops. I don't know. I've been using all of these characters, and I understand that, like... I understand that you can't really level up all of your characters, and that's not, like, a great use of materials, but... I don't know. It's the beginning. I'm gonna level up healing saddle. I'm gonna prioritize healing satellite, because I definitely want a healer. And I guess I'll level you. Tommy's not my favorite, but she is the only Navi that I have right now, so I guess new. What is this? Okay. She's not my favorite. She's not my favorite for sure. Alright, I got my characters leveled up. Let's get my awards. And I think that's it. Hell yeah. Alright. We're gonna look really quickly. Nope, not exchange. Wait, is this the... My god. There's just so many things, it feels like. Login rewards? I don't have any of these. Oh, the daily hoot and loot. Okay. I understand. Gecko coin? Oh. Okay. I don't know what that was, honestly. And then this is where the banner is. And I'm gonna be able to pull on that, but I'm gonna wait to do that on stream. And I am trying for Joker. And then I think this looks like standard banner. Yeah, this is standard banner. But not today. Not any of that anytime soon. Alright, guys. Let me go to my biggest phase. God, you can see all my stuff here. I'm gonna... Ah! Oh no! I can put these down for now. Ah, my poor headphones. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Scuff streaming at its finest. Also, if anyone was wondering, I am actually in my, like, Futaba shirt. It's a little messed up. The stain was on it when I got it, and I painted this. We had, like, no reference images, which is why it looks kind of, like, jank. It looks very homemade because it was meant to look very homemade, but thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. So I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, and hey, if you enjoyed this stream, I hope you'll consider checking out my YouTube. I spotlight a lot of indie games on there, and I want to just, make videos. I want to have fun with it. But have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope I see you in the next one. I will not be live tomorrow. I'm visiting family, but I will be live again probably Thursday morning. I'm just having fun with this. Alright, guys. Ready? Steady? Bye!